Sheila and Joyce for sorry about that, Tanya.
That's okay.
For supporting me through this in the last week and throwing this thing together. The products that we're going to talk about today, I have come in contact with several times in the last several years. And I would take the products for a little while and love the results that I got. And then, of course, life would take a hit. So I would have to stop taking them for one reason or another. And then now is just an opportunity for me to take advantage of the both the products and then being able to share it with everybody else. And I feel like it's the right time in my life to be able to do that. So I'm just really excited about what the company is doing and the new products that they have out. So I will turn it over to Tanya to give you more information.
Thanks, Jenny. Hi, ladies, and hello to whomever is going to be watching this playback. My name's Tanya Sheldon, and I get the privilege of being able to work with Jenny and her sister Joyce. And we also have Sheila on here. We're all team members together. And I was telling Jenny that she's literally just getting started in this. And the fact that she has already reached out to you, please just consider that a compliment, because it just means she thinks enough of you to want you to have the same information that she's getting. So I don't want to take advantage of too much of your time. So I'm going to share my screen right away and get this going for you and try to make this as short as possible, but also hopefully as impactful as possible, so that you get some really good information to help you make the best decision for yourself as well, just like Jenny's been able to do. So what I get to share with you today is a company called LifeVantage. This came into my life in 2011. So I've been a part of this company for 13 years, and it continues to be one of the best decisions I've ever made. Especially right now with where we're sitting as a company. But I was a stay-at-home mom at the time it came to me. My mom had been diagnosed with bladder cancer, and my husband was like a walking time bomb. He had gout all the time, high blood pressure, high triglycerides. Food would get stuck in his esophagus. He'd have to go into the doctor and get his esophagus stretched all the time. He was always in the doctor and always in pain. And our daughters were young at that time. And I just told him, I'm like, we have to figure this out. And one of my really good friends had shared with me an ABC investigative report. And if you want to see that, we'll make sure Jenny gets it to you. But in that ABC report, there was a researcher and scientist that talked about our flagship product, Protandim. And I'll tell you a little bit about more of that in a second. But when I saw that, I saw hope. And I saw that this might be able to be something that could help my family members. But I also saw for myself, quite honestly, opportunity. I, like Jenny, was kind of at a road where I was tired of not having enough money at the end of the month. I wanted to bring in income, but I did not want to work for anyone anymore. I wanted to be my own boss, and I knew I had it in me to be successful, but I also didn't have the brain power or the thought power to start my own thing. I knew I needed to invest into something that was already in motion. And Jenny has mentioned that too. If everything's in motion, then follow it. Why create your own? So that's what we're telling you here today too, is Jenny gets to utilize team members and people to help her and learn while she's doing it. And that's what this is all about. So LifeVantage is the activation company. And when I say activation, what I mean is there are so many supplements. There's a lot of noise out there, and taking care of yourself can be very, very confusing because there's so many different mixed messages. And what we try to do for you is not so much supplement the body and give your body what it doesn't have. We want to activate the body. So we put together ingredients that when you take our products, it's activating systems in your body that you already have. So we're working with your God-given body, activating systems, and then hopefully getting your body to be in homeostasis and work the way that it was meant to work. We have everything from multi-minerals, multivitamins, to activators, hair care, skin care, and even a product for dogs. So again, the ABC Primetime Investigator Report, it was done in 2005. And John Quinones went in to debunk the findings of this researcher and scientist that said he had created a product that lowers oxidative stress. I had no idea what that was when I got involved in this, but I quickly found out that oxidative stress, if you cut open an apple and it starts to brown, that's the same thing that's happening to the cells of our body as we age. So oxidative stress levels get higher and higher as we age, but they also get higher and higher today because of our environment, the foods we eat, the air we breathe, the EMS from our phones, the radiation, everything. Like it's at an all-time high. And yes, eating well and movement are essential. Hydration is essential, but we're finding our bodies just need extra help because of the world we're living in today. So I went to a site called PubMed. And I was told that's where doctors and researchers go for their information. And I was told type in oxidative stress, what this product lowers, and then anything you can think of in your family history. And I did. I started typing in everything that had affected my family. And every time I did that, it did not say no results found. It always brought up studies. And when I got into this company in 2011, there are about 80,000 studies on the effects of oxidative stress. And today there's over 300,000. So it is something that leads to dysfunction as we age. And we now have the only proven plant-based product in the world that can claim that it reduces oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. And when they said that on the ABC report, there were thousands of people that wanted the product, but they didn't have the infrastructure to get it out to people. So they put it in the retail market for a little bit, but no one knew what it did sitting on a store shelf. So they were going to sell off the company, but the gentleman they brought in to sell it said, there's a story here to be told. What if you just change your distribution model and put it in the hands of people? So they kept it on the store shelf, but also put it in the hands of people. And we all know when we love something or something's working for us, or we start to look different or act different, people are going to ask. And people were telling people, and they tripled their sales. So they took it off the store shelf, and we became a company, LifeVantage, in 2009. So at LifeVantage, we take it to make it. So we empower your body to make its own antioxidants, proteins, enzymes, and things that you need for better health. Protandim Nerf 2 is our flagship product. When you take Protandim Nerf 2, a blend of 5 herbs, you make your own antioxidants to help fight that oxidative stress and that aging. There are over 30 peer-reviewed studies on this product. That is not common. I still today don't know of another plant-based product that has studies on the product as a whole. You'll find studies on the ingredients, but not products as a whole that's plant-based like ours. And again, this practical tip in the corner, your body's own antioxidants are 1,000,000 times stronger than any supplement that you can take. So why would you not want to turn on your own body's antioxidants? When I got into LifeVantage in 2011, we had Protandim, and we had Protandim in the form of a cream, an anti-aging product. Those were the 2 products that we had. And today we have thousands upon thousands of stories about how this has affected people positively. All of us on this Zoom that are part of this company, we have our own stories. My husband, it completely changed his life. One little yellow pill. I look back today and I seriously don't know what our life would look. I know our life would look completely different had we not found this product. And he's been through a lot of ups and downs, job layoffs, like Jenny was talking about, really hard times. And if it were not for these products, I really don't know how he would have survived them. Like, I'm so grateful that he has these working in his body. And in saying that, please hear me when I say, we're not giving you this information so that you can know that you need it one day when things go wrong. We want you to have this information so that you know now to take care of your body, because they say, right, things that happen at 50 started in our bodies at the age of 30. Like that dis-ease starts at an earlier age. But if we can get a handle on things sooner rather than later, maybe we won't have it as badly as our family members did. Okay, so then 2 years ago, we came out with our own collagen. And I really thought we were behind the curve on this. A lot of people had already come out with collagens. There was a powder that you could get at Costco very easily. I was taking it, didn't know what the heck it was doing for me. I just wasn't informed on collagen. But I quickly learned that as we age, same thing, we lose collagen all the time as we age. And collagen is the glue in our bodies. Like we have to have it. Collagen helps you be more flexible. It helps your joints. It helps the cells of your body. It's just so vital for our system. And we came out with this stack now together, our collagen with Protandim, and we layered it together. And the reason that happens is we have stacks that people can buy, meaning we clump certain products together so you can buy them as a whole and save on them. Protandim is the foundation of all those stacks because you want to lower those antioxidants. And when you do that and you layer other products on it, you open up these different pathways in your body and this beautiful thing happens. So when we put collagen with Protandim, we found that people were feeling things more quickly than they had with Protandim, because that's what we want. We want to feel things quickly. We know Protandim works, the science says it, but people don't always feel it right away. It can take some time if your body's been under duress. But when we put it with the collagen, people were feeling their skin tightening, their clothes fitting better, their more hydration. Like I said, they felt more flexible. My husband said his joints felt more lubricated. Like it just clicks and goes together so well. So this is called our Healthy Glow Stack. Helps your body make antioxidants and also make and replenish its own collagen. So taking the Healthy Glow Stack, you see 100% increase in your type 1 collagen in just 8 weeks. And a lot of collagens on the market will only have that type 1 collagen in there. Our bodies have 28 different kinds of collagen in them, and our collagen has 10 types of collagen in it. The bottle you see, you take one of those a day. I traveled lately without it. I'll never do it again. I was like, no, I won't travel with it. And my skin never felt drier. I felt like my eyelids were getting sick. I'm not even kidding. It might have been placebo, but I know for a fact my skin felt so dry and I felt like my joints were snapping and popping more than they did before. So I'll never go without that stuff. It's phenomenal. This is just a visual before and after that you can see of someone after 30 days being on the Healthy Glow Stack. And then here's a couple more. Again, you can see the elasticity of the skin changing. Bobby Wagner over here, this is June to November, and he was using our liquid collagen and our fat burn. And the fat burn targets visceral fat, the fat around your organs. And he was down 30 pounds and skin tone was much better. And that's what I love it too. You know, we're going to talk about our new GLP product. And when people start to lose weight, to have that elasticity of your skin in place, it's a big deal. So this is day 30. And then look at this. It's just crazy. It's such a good product. Again, the elasticity changing in the skin. And then I'm going to quickly talk about our TrueScience True Renew. I love this product. We have a 4-step skincare system. And before when we had it, I felt like I needed to have like a little bit of extra to help with my aging skin. I don't feel like I need that anymore with this. It is a retinol alternative. And retinols are great, but they're not good for us. And there's an app called Think Dirty. And on that app, it's a free app. You can scan anything that you put on your body, deodorants, lotions, shampoos, whatever. And it will rank it from a 0 to a 10. So it'll tell you how clean it is, which is 0, and then up to 10 being you don't want this on your body. And this True Renew system, being a retinol alternative, it rates a 0 on the Think Dirty app. Like this is the kind of company we stand for. It's clinically proven to tackle 11 signs of aging, and they do it through a cranberry peptide. That's what's in this system, and it's just amazing. I love it so much. These are 15-minute results. And no, your skin's not going to completely change in 15 minutes, but what you're seeing is the hydration that it gives your skin. So imagine being able to put that on your skin every single day, little by little over time. You're going to see those results. You're going to see the lightening of the skin. You're going to see more plumpness. And then we have what's called Axio, and then I'll get to why you're probably really hear the GLP. But Axio is something I don't go without ever. For a lot of people too, this has taken the place of their coffee. But Axio helps you when you take it, it helps your brain make messengers and give you more energy and more clarity and just more stamina to power through the things you want to get through without hitting a block or just feeling that crash. There was different flavors. There's caffeinated and decaf. And when we came out with an energy drink, I wasn't super excited, but it was the stories of children that got my attention. Parents giving this focused energy drink to their children, decaf and caffeinated, and maybe diluting it a little bit more, and then getting phone calls from teachers saying, okay, what's going on? What did you change? They're paying attention, they're behaving, they're getting along with people, their handwriting's changed. Like, we've seen all of this and we've heard all of this. We even have brain scans of how it calms someone's brains down so that they can focus. It's beautifully paired again with Protandim and just offers like the most phenomenal results. And Axio will give results, especially to a child, like very quickly, very quickly. My daughter, when she was in high school, she would get so overwhelmed so easy. And this was the one thing that like instantly calmed her down. She'd make an Axio and she could just instantly calm down and get done what she needed to get done. So really special, important drink. So what else can we activate? Okay, GLP-1. I thought this was just a shot. I didn't know this was a hormone. I just knew that people were taking shots trying to lose weight. That's all I saw. That's all I was fed. That's all the media shows us. GLP-1 is actually a hormone in our lower gut, and it's a very important hormone. And I get a little annoyed here because as a woman that's been through menopause, I'm on the other side of it. Every time I got my hormones checked, no one ever talked to me about GLP-1. It just wasn't mentioned. And our gut health leads to the health of everything else in our body. Like, everything stems from our gut. It all starts there. So this hormone is super important because when you are activating this hormone, turning on your body's own hormone, GLP-1, you are letting these receptors fire. And these receptors are responsible for communicating to your liver and your pancreas and your brain. So when you're eating, it's going to tell the liver and the pancreas, okay, this is what we were fed. Here's how much glucose we got. Here's where our insulin levels are at. And then the pancreas and the liver know what you need. Most of us are living in a state where there's no communication happening. So your body has no idea what it's being fed. So because it doesn't know, it's giving you more glucose, it's giving you less insulin. Many people are insulin resistant. Like, your body is in complete dysfunction because it doesn't know what you're feeding it or what you're doing with it. We are simply turning that back on. And when we do, this is not a one size fits all. Not everybody's story is the same. This may take longer for other people because, again, you're literally rewiring your system. But we are seeing that if you stay with it, some people are seeing results very quickly. Some it's taking a little bit longer because your gut just really needs to start rebuilding and rewiring. And that will take a little longer, but little by little, the benefits that come with it are mind-blowing. Like, I didn't know this was possible. But we did do a 12-week human clinical study, and we saw that the GLP-1 hormone, it was increased by 140% on average. That's huge. People lost 9 pounds in 8 weeks on average and up to 25 pounds in 12 weeks. 100% who lost weight did not lose muscle. That is a big differentiator here. Not only are we not giving your body synthetics, we're giving it vitamins, nutrients, so many good things, fiber, but people are losing muscle. And the last thing we want, I've been told over and over again in my life, the number one anti-aging secret is muscle. We fall and we can't get ourselves back up. Where are we? Right? We don't want to be losing muscle. So not losing muscle with this, it's huge. People were losing up to 27% in visceral fat. Again, that's a big deal because that's a toxic fat that outlies your organs. 82% took back control of their relationship with food. I'm one of them. 95% had decreased sugar cravings, also one of them. I did not think, when I heard about this system, we had like 55 people that got early access to it. And I thought, that's great what they're talking about, but like I don't think they realize, like, I really love sugar. I really love sweets. I really like to eat food. I like to enjoy my food. Like, I don't know if I want all that to go away. And then I started taking the system and I don't care. I can't even explain to you how food was something I was always thinking about. If I'd be out with friends, if I'm doing a meeting like this, in the back of my head, I'm like, how am I going to go unwind and what am I going to eat when I do it? I'm such a snacker. I always have to have at least a little chocolate every day. I try to find the healthy chocolate, and that's all quieted. And I didn't know you could do that. Like, it's not even a thought in my head to think about the next thing I'm going to have. And what people are finding is they're just simply listening to their body. When you're hungry, eat. When you're full, stop. And and I went to the grocery store the other day and I got everything on the list and I didn't get anything extra. Like, that's groundbreaking. Like, I didn't go down the aisle that has all the sweets to take them home to just in case have the snack. It's life changing in that way for me. And I haven't even been on it 2 weeks. And I don't want to go back to who I was almost 2 weeks ago, always thinking about it. It's just incredible to me that we were made to not always think about food. We were made to be present in the moment, to have a calm mind. And here's what gets me most excited. I have my daughter on it who's 20. She does not need to lose weight, but she deals with anxiety and she's dealt with self-harm. And if this can help calm her mind down and give her more happiness to be more present in the moment and not always think about the things that have bothered her before, I will do it. I will clean gutters. I will dig ditches. I will do whatever I need to afford this product to make sure that it's in her body for the rest of her life. That is how much I just feel like this could be a game changer for so many people, quieting the noise in your head. And here's the other thing that I'll say, and then I'll move on. I'm so sorry, but I maybe it's the menopause brain, but I work from home. This business takes care of my family, and working from home sometimes and getting out of bed and even to shower, there's just days where I'm just like, oh, it's just like a lot. I just don't have the drive or the motivation to want to do it. And since I've been on this system, like, it's all changed. Like, I'm good with showering. I'm good with getting ready for the day. It's just so special, this system. Like, oh, I cannot wait to see. This is just going to change a lot of lives in a really big way. So it's called Mind Body. That's the name of it. There's two products. The MB Core, Mind Body Core, are the two pills you see up here. You take those every morning on an empty stomach as soon as you wake up. It's honestly easiest to just have it by your bedside with a glass of water. Take it right away. And then at least 30 minutes later, no shorter, at least 30 minutes later, then you can mix 4 scoops of the MB Enhance with anything you want. I have it in my protein shake this morning. So good. It's a chocolate protein shake, and the MB Enhance has like a vanilla flavor to it. Oh, I saw she likes too. And it's so yummy. It just literally, the flavor of it brings like a creaminess to everything else. So it's really good. And you don't have to do all 4 scoops at one time. Some people, if they have a really sensitive tummy, they'll start with 2 scoops a day and they'll work up to 3 and then up to 4. Like I said, it's not a one size fits all. We'll help you figure out what's best for you. But I just take all 4 at the same time, and that has worked well for me. But you can split them up in the day as well. So let's show you some before and afters. So these, for most that we're showing you right now, are like a 3 to 7 week time span that people have seen. And for a lot of these people, their lifestyle has continued as normal. their exercise or movement. For some, they've been so busy, they say, I haven't gotten a lot of movement in, but I'm eating the same. And their body is just really starting to shed the weight, shed the inflammation, right? Shed the water weight. But again, it might take some time. We do have people where they've had a little spike in weight gain first, but that just means your body might need to hold on to some of the water. Your body, maybe in exposing the visceral fat and getting rid of that, your muscle is finally starting to come through, and muscle weighs more than fat. Because we've seen before and afters too, where people look like they've been working out a ton, their muscles just being exposed more than it ever has because they're shedding the fat. It's just so cool what's happening for these people and for all of us. Yeah, so these are just some of the before and afters. And for Tyler over here, I think he's been on it probably at least 7 weeks for him. Marcy Nettles, her lab work too. I should add this in here. I wouldn't be able to find it real quick, but she also showed her lab work and how much her labs went down and just got so positive having been on this system. So yeah, it just continues to get better for her as well. This is Angie Harper. Her results are even better now. Pretty cool. So Jenny has her own website that comes with LifeVantage. And on that website, on the page of each product has its own page on the website where you can see all the ingredients and FAQs and everything you want to know. We're an open book. But there's also a link to all the science on this. So if you're a science person and you want to read all that, you just let us know and Jenny can send you that link and you can read about the studies that we've done with this system and look more into it. So just to wrap it up real quick, again, you take the product to help your body make what it needs, antioxidants, enzymes to help you for better health, to be proactive for your health. And when you share LifeVantage, you're also activating opportunity with the ability to earn supplemental income. I heard a couple of you talk about job losses, and we have been through it with job losses in our family. And here's what I love so much about this industry of direct selling and network marketing is when you can find a product that people want and need and will continue to use over and over again, that means you are setting yourself up for what's called leveraged income. Every month that people order, your check comes in. You're doing it by helping people, and you get to build a network. You get to build a huge network of whether you do team members or customers. But again, when people use a product, you get paid. It's not punching in, punching out, and not getting paid. And right now, in the space that we're in with GLP, and when we talk about weight loss, 82% of adults are trying to manage their weight. 120 million are trying to actively lose weight. 3 out of 5 are experiencing low energy and exhaustion. 43% are experiencing chronic pain. 62% use anti-aging products. We exist in the categories of weight loss, energy, skincare, anti-aging, pet care, hair care. They're all billion-dollar categories, and they're never going to go away. And we have healthy options, healthy alternatives that people are feeling and loving. And it just provides for a great opportunity for you. We are a debt-free company. We are publicly traded. We have to cross our T's, dot our I's, like it's an open book. We have our next, whatever they call, like stockholders call at the end of this month, and they'll talk about how we blew the doors off what they anticipated with our GLP system. We sold it out in 2 weeks. And now anybody that wants this, the exciting thing is you get to get right in line for your next pre-order. We are basically in launch phase 2. And Jenny she only has 2 left. But when you become a new consultant, you get up to 6 coupons, and she has 2 left. She's probably got a couple for consultants as well, but for 10% off, if for customers, 10% off, and they end today. seriously, they do. I'm not saying that to make you make a decision. They literally end today. That's why we wanted to get this in for her, because she just really wants to be able to give them to someone and not let them go to waste. So 10% off coupons for customers. And then I believe she's probably got 2 left for new consultants to join her as well. So I'll cover the difference between that here in just a second. But yeah, it's just been phenomenal where this new product is taking our company. And again, like I said, you want to be a part of something where it's not a fad, but it's a trend that people will want now and in the future. And when it comes to this industry of affiliate marketing, it is so many people are doing it. Like everybody, everywhere, everything, even when I want to buy something on Amazon, set it up on subscription. Like a lot of people are going to that subscription model, and we shouldn't be afraid of it. It's a convenience thing, right? But again, that's the kind of model that gives you that leveraged income. And you can see here, affiliate marketing. How much does an affiliate marketing make? As of January 4th, 2024, their average annual pay for affiliate marketing in the US was $82,015 a year. And when we look at the GLP market or weight loss, this says a GLP-1 market is expected to be between 138 billion and 200 billion by 2031. People are going to continue to get educated. They're going to continue to want it. They're going to continue to want to look for alternatives. And we have a very healthy, phenomenal alternative. So there's different ways to do this, right? We have a 70% retention rate with customers. People love our products and they continue to come back. And if you are looking for a business opportunity, you don't have to build a team. You can make a great income just by sharing the products, just like Jenny is today. You can create a customer bucket. Every time a customer orders, you get paid the difference between their customer price and your price as a consultant. And then every month on the 15th, based on the amount of volume you have in customers, you get anywhere from 5 to 20% back on that as well. Jenny's also sitting in what's called her launch phase, her fast track phase, where she gets the ability to make extra bonuses by sharing with people and getting started right away. And she has such a huge why. I'm just so proud of her for actually like not being afraid and actually going after it. And it's all for her family, just to make that difference. And then as you build and you grow, and maybe you decide to build a team, this is where that beautiful leveraged income can really get bigger and make a difference. You're not only getting that leveraged income from the customers you bring in, but now your team members are doing the same thing. And this isn't a thing where Jenny's stuck below me. Like Jenny literally could take this to the top and bypass me if she wants to. I just want people to get that out of their head. This isn't Tanya's always at the top and she's down in my downline. This is like a team effort, and everybody sits widthwise and can do whatever they want with this. You're your own boss, and what you make of this is totally up to you, but you have support while you do it. And then we have a leadership pool. This just means when you get to a certain point in the company, you then get to a point where you get to, through mentoring people, through leading people, you get to participate in a leadership pool, which is all the new income or all the new volume that comes into the company on a monthly basis. And that check alone can make a huge difference in people's lives. So I just want to pinpoint a few people on our team that Sheila, Joyce, and Jenny and I all know. But Vicki on the left here, Vicki is what's called a senior consultant 3. Vicki's been in the business for 10 years, and she got in because she wanted community. And she just really wanted to believe in herself again. And she has been consistent. She's had hard times, and she's just continued to plug in, be around, take the products, loving the community. And with this new GLP-1 system, it's completely changing her business. She's having so much fun. She's making more money than she ever has. Like, it's changing everything for her. And I see her more and more finally stepping into that person I know she's wanted to become. Gloria Brinker, she is in a town of just over 700 people in Holdingford, Minnesota. Vicky's in Nebraska, also a really small town. Hers might be smaller than Gloria's. Gloria's in a small town, Holdingford, Minnesota. She has her own functional practice there, functional medicine practice, and she is what's called a managing consultant too. And I think she's a 3 now, actually. But anyway, she just loves sharing the gift and loves educating on our products. And when COVID happened, it closed her practice. But she didn't have to freak out about that because she was in LifeVantage and people kept ordering and the check kept coming in. And when she saw that happening, it changed everything for her. She saw this industry in a different way. She didn't have to worry about her doors being closed because she had helped enough people at that point to help her through that moment until she could open her doors again. And then this is me on the right. Again, I've been in 13 years. There's been many times where I'm like, I don't think I should do this anymore. Like you go through all the emotions, been there, done that. But I am so grateful that God has kept me here for this season. And Joyce, Sheila, Jenny, I would have never known them. I didn't bring any of them in personally, and I would have never known them had I not said yes to LifeVantage. And you just meet people that meet people that know people that know people, and suddenly they become your family, and you can't imagine your life without them. This is my family, my mom and dad, and my 2 sisters, and they're just a big part of my why right now. I want to be able to take care of them. My middle sister had a brain aneurysm when she was young, and I just want to be able to provide for her as she gets older, and also for my mom and dad. So they're a big reason why I do this and why I continue to work hard, as well, of course, my own daughters and my husband, my son. He is like my son sometimes. And then this is the average income that people are making on average in the business. So the titles on the left, don't worry about that. I know they don't mean anything to you, but the dollar amounts on the right, maybe they do. Maybe you look at that and you see a number that you're like, okay, that number could make a big impact in my life. And that's something that I would like to be making. And if you see a dollar amount that could make an impact in your life and you'd like to do that, like share it with us, share it with Jenny and let her know, hey, that extra $600 a month, I could really use that right now, because we have a path. We can tell you how to get that done. And Jenny's leading the way. I'm telling you what, like just everything she's doing, I just know she's already a phenomenal leader. So yeah, it can make a big impact very quickly in your life. So why LifeVantage? Why now? I'm telling you, like, we're not a supplement company, we're an activation company. We stand apart in that way. We have a compensation plan that helps consultants any way they want to build. GLP-1 launch is nothing we've ever experienced before, and we're still in it, taking those pre-orders, getting people in the system so that they're first in line to get it. It comes out again, and we are really thriving as a company. So get in where you fit in. Again, you can be a customer or a consultant if you want to choose either of those. These, as customers, we have stacks, like I said, and these stacks give you a discount on the products. And here's what's really important. Please hear me on this, is if you see a stack that you want to get today with Jenny's 10% off coupon, the great thing is this premium stack is, I'll be honest, is my favorite. Like with that price, you're literally getting, I think, almost a bottle of Protandim for free if you were to buy them all individually. It's such a good price on this stack. But if you get like the premium stack, and now you're going to get the Protandim and collagen right away. They're going to ship those to you right away. And then the GLP system, now you're in the queue, and the company knows, okay, she's in the queue for GLP. So when we get that next shipment in, they're going to be one of the first to get it. You can't wait for it to come in and then place your order if this is something you want. We want to get you in the queue. Let the company know you need it so that when it comes back in, and they're working so hard to get it to us as soon as possible, but just know you will be charged when you get into the system for the order. But again, now you're in the system and you'll be one of the first to get it. So then as a consultant, we have stacks. We have stacks for customers, For consultants, we have packs, and we have about 7 different packs that you can choose from. I'll just go through a few. One of them, this one has 3 of everything, 3 Protandim, or 3 months of Protandim, 3 months of collagen, 3 months of GLP-1. This is kind of set up so that you get one for yourself, one for your significant other, and maybe one to help someone get started. And then once they get started with it and they get their order, you take their order from them. They're already set going. And now you always have this new system to get people started. Then we've got our executive enrollment pack. This one's great. It's got the True Renew, the Axio, the Fat Burn, and the Axio is great mixed with the powder as well, especially the lemonade. Oh, it's so good. It tastes like a, somebody said like a lemon pie, lemon meringue pie or something. I don't know what it tastes like. It's just super good. And then we've got the premium enrollment stack, just under $350. And that's going to give you 1 month of the GLP system, Protandim, and the collagen. And again, no, you'll get this right away sent to you. And consultant just means you get to start sharing just like Jenny is and start creating that extra income for yourself. And you also get the lowest pricing on the product. So the pricing works. We have retail pricing, we have customer subscription pricing, and then we have consultant pricing. So this is an old slide because we did sell out. So now, again, we are in the pre-order phase where before we just had to put people's name on a list. And then when they went to order, when it came back in, they were put in a waiting room hoping that they would get it. We don't have to put you through that stress anymore. Now we can literally give you the link. You can order, and then it will say your order number, and it will let you know that once we're back in stock, you'll be one of the first to get it because you actually placed your order ahead of time. So the last thing I want to share, this has been life-changing for my family, is we do provide insurance. We do provide healthcare. And the minute you become a consultant, you are eligible for the healthcare. You don't have to be making a certain amount of money. You don't have to be a certain rank. It's very easy to do. You just set up a consultation with them, let them know what you currently have and what you're looking for, and then they give you options. There's even a holistic care option. The people that created this healthcare, it's called Clearwater, they really did it right. They don't like the typical insurance companies. And so they're trying to, I feel like this insurance is created to literally help you truly be proactive with your health. So I'm really blown away by this healthcare. And I know sometimes this can make a big difference for people. So that is what we had to share with you. I'll just share real quickly too, with this business, in those times when I said my husband went through a job layoff or was having tough times, it's been this business that has helped us get through it. Just because I started early and I shared with people even when I was afraid. I was scared to death when I got into this, but because I allowed other people to help me, like Jenny is today, little by little, people continued to say yes. And then when hardships came, I didn't have to worry about asking for time off or sick pay. Like the checks just kept coming in. And that's what really helped take care of my family during those moments. And this is also a business that you can will to your loved ones when you're not here. Like this becomes an asset that can continue on forever, right? It can just be something that you create now that even your grandchildren could step into if you set it up that way. So that's the end of that. And Jenny, if you have anything else to say, we can just kind of wrap it up and then you can get this recording out to people.
Hold on. I'm just arranging my screen here so I can see better. Yes, I just want to thank those that came, Mandy and Maggie and Allison. I really appreciate you being here. I'm really excited about this opportunity, not only to be able to provide it for my family, but to share it with everybody else that I come in contact with. So thank you for being here.
Yeah, and you guys, if you have questions or if you want to use one of Jenny's coupons, just get back to her sooner rather than later. And she'll give you the code and send you a cart and make it super simple for you to be able to check out. So, okay, everybody have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye. I'll get the recording to you as soon as possible, Jenny.
Okay, thanks, Tanya.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.